Hello. Uh, so in this video, we will we will read the table chart sample together, which written by somebody else. Um, so as part of ieltsexam.net article. So the table, it is one of the easy tasks at for IELTS exam. If you see table chart, you must be happy because easy to analyze, easy to analyze and understand at the same time. The table illustrates the number of native speakers of 6 languages as well as the number of speakers of these languages as an additional languages. So it is noticeable that the number of speakers of Mandarin Chinese is strikingly higher than the other languages, with over 1 billion speakers. People who speak Mandarin largely speak it as a first language, in parentheses 900 million. In comparison to this, only 190 million people speak Mandarin Chinese as an additional language. What is remarkable about English speakers is that the number of speakers of English as an additional language is higher than that of native speakers of English, 63 and 330, 603 and 339 million respectively, while the total number of Hindi speakers, 490 million, is roughly equal to that of Spanish speakers. When it comes to speaking these languages as an additional language, the number for Hindi is much higher than that for Spanish. Native speakers of Arabic and Portuguese are similar in number, with 206 million and 203 million respectively. However, the number of Arabic speakers as an additional language is almost 2.5 times higher than speakers of Portuguese as an additional language. So, to particularly study for IELTS exam writing structures, I think we have to emphasize what distinguish that writing than normal natural speaking. So the table illustrates, so the table can be considered as a terminology of that writing. You cannot easily see the term in normal reading environments. So the table illustrates. Okay, so maybe striking higher is one of IELTS writing related words you can emphasize, and you can try to use that in another sentence. And this writing demonstrates that we can use the number in parentheses. As I learned, it is okay, and also it is possible to use respectively if we want to mention about which one is first, which one is second. And that structure is very important too. While the total number of Hindi speakers is roughly equal to that Spanish speakers, when it comes to, so while when it comes to this two is really important to establish a complex sentence, which is very important at IELTS writing, because they're evaluating your complexity of your sentences. So this is very important too. Native speakers are similar in numbers, which is also very important, essentially. And this time he used the writer used different way to say that, with 206 million and 203 million respectively. So the possible reason that he used different way, because to show that he knows more than that way, so that's why using that different. It is different than previous one. However, the number of Arabic speakers as an additional language is almost 5 times higher than speakers of Portuguese as an additional language. So, as I learned, IELTS examiner also like to see that that structure in writing. And the important part is writer use different range of vocabulary, like roughly, almost. So this is also important. So if writer use roughly again, it is possible that this writing will be considered as a not very good band, don't deserve good band score. So in that writing, 195 words are used, which is enough for rating task 1. So I hope this video is helpful to emphasize, learn something. You can subscribe and see more boring YouTube videos with me. Have a nice day.